Hey guys, Tamara here. Welcome back to my channel. This is an August Costco haul, a small one, $202. So it's small. Probably because of the meats. I bought some big packages of meats. Have a lot of chicken in my freezer. Everyone's getting sick of chicken. So I made sure I bought some other stuff. But because school is starting up at the end of this week, on Friday, August 9th, horrible. We still have family that visits in August because obviously in New York, they're off for July and August. But here, they go back to school beginning of August. It's ridiculous. And they call it the fall, the beginning of fall semester. I don't understand. Never will. I should protest. Anyway, so I bought some big meats so that I can prep because a lot of going on, and now you're adding school to the mix. I got a boneless, I don't know if it's, actually I don't think it's a boneless, I think it's 2 boneless pork shoulders. I did another video before where I did a pernil in the Instant Pot and, shredded it. And then I had about like 3 or 4 dinners out of that. So this one is boneless and it looks like there might be 2 of them. So I'm going to cut it in half, freeze the other half. And then I'm going to cook the other half. I'm going to cook it, shred it. And then this one, I guess half of this might give us 3 dinners probably. I went to Sprouts because I remember I bought a cheap one there. I guess it was on sale. But it was $2.99 a pound, and then there was the bone in it. So here it's $2.19 a pound at Costco, and it's boneless. So I guess that's a pretty decent price. Of course, when other stores like Publix goes on sale for less than $2.19, I'm gonna grab them. But right now, I bought this one from Costco, $2.19 a pound, and this one came out to $34.40. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But like I said, it is boneless. I'm gonna freeze half of it, and then each one should give us about 3 meals. So that's 6 dinners right there. And then what I do is you can make carnitas by giving it taco flavoring, because basically when I cook it, I'm gonna do it in adobo, which is garlic, oregano, and salt. And then you blend it with some olive oil or avocado oil or oil of your choice to kind of get it going into like a paste. And then you slather it, you poke holes in it so it really sinks in. And I like marinating it for as long as possible. One time I had it in the refrigerator for 3 days. Oh my God, it was so good. But at least overnight. So it really, really gets that flavor. And don't be shy on the salt either. I should do a video making it because I'm going to have to make some to do this one. And then, like I said, with the shredded pork already made, you could either eat it plain like that, which we love to serve with rice and beans, or one day you pull out one from the freezer, you add it to barbecue sauce. Now you got pulled pork, you make some sandwiches or serve it with cornbread. Another bag that you have frozen, you can add some taco flavoring to it, and now you have carnitas. So many things to do with shredded pork, and I've only done it once. That last time I posted that video. So the boys are really itching for something other than chicken. So that was a long explanation. Sorry. And then I have not bought this in a long time. I bought a leg of lamb, and they are pricey. I got to admit, lamb is pricey. It's $5.99 a pound, which actually isn't too bad. But this came out to $28.81. We were looking for the lowest price one. Lamb is very expensive, but I bought this. I'm obviously going to cut the fat off and try to make fillets out of it in a certain sense. But we had a neighbor, he was Greek, and he came over and he had some grilled lamb, boneless. And I'm like, where'd you get boneless? I can only find either the rack of ribs or lamb chops, which have bone in it. Never thought about getting the lamb and just cutting it down. But he seasoned it with just olive oil and Italian seasoning, and some garlic. So he put it in the Ziploc and let that marinate overnight, he said, and then you throw it on the grill. It was so good, and my boys even liked it too. So I did that a few times. Like I said, lamb is pricey. The boys at first did not like lamb. Now they're starting to like lamb. especially Michael. And one time I had marinated it like our neighbor said, olive oil, garlic, Italian seasoning, and I had it in the freezer, but I never labeled it. So one time, months later, I'm like, what is this? So it was mystery meat, and I seared it in the Instapot. I couldn't, because of all the garlic, when I tried smelling it, I didn't know if it was beef or pork. I completely forgot I bought lamb. And I seared it in the Instant Pot and then let it cook in the Instant Pot, so it came out so tender, but it still had that sear. And then you could start to smell it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's lamb. And they loved it because it was so tender. So I'm going to do it again. Slice these up, marinate them, put them in Ziplocs, maybe freeze some of it. This might give us 2 dinners. I think Sean still gives us a hard time about it, but at least Michael and Matthew will eat it. And then I bought ground beef, a big thing of ground beef. I think that's like 7 pounds of it. $2.59 a pound. This one came out to $19.63. Again, I'm going to do the same thing like I did with the pork. I'm going to brown it. I'm going to put it in freezer Ziploc, separate it into meals. I think this 7 pounds can give us a good 4 to 5 dinners, actually. But I think I'm going to put some of it, make meatballs out of some, and then brown the rest. And then again, you have pasta meat, you have taco meat, shepherd's pie meat. Yeah, you got the gist. So that is what I'm going to prep in the next couple of days, these meats, so that they're ready to just pull out and have when you need it. And then we bought tzatziki sauce. I haven't bought this in a long time. And like I said, because my sons are starting to like the lamb, they also started liking tzatziki sauce. So the Costco one time had these, they were putting these on sandwiches, which was really good. And it says you can use it as a dip as well. My husband likes to put it on his salad, like a dressing. It's very thick. So I got that, and that tzatziki sauce was $7.99. So obviously it's really big. We're going to eat it with the lamb and with all that chicken I got. If I grill some chicken and you eat it with a pita and a salad, now you have like chicken souvlaki. Just put some Greek seasoning blend on it, so I could do that. And then this, I was so excited that I saw this. It's been a long time since I saw the frozen organic broccoli florets. It comes in bags of 4, although I'm not sure if they changed that because I hadn't opened this yet. But I hadn't seen this in a long time, and that's why we were buying the fresh. But now, and then, with the running around and the going-ons, there are times where I open the refrigerator and I'm like, ooh, we got to eat that broccoli pretty quickly because it starts to smell a little bit. So at least now I have the frozen one again. I'm so excited about that. That's $7.99. And then we got, this is a new one. I was with Sean and Michael, the chocolate lovers, fudge lava cakes, Potts fudge lava cakes. I've never actually had lava cakes, so it'd be interesting to try, although I probably wouldn't eat a whole one of these. And then, of course, one of my boys, Matthew, is not a chocolate lover. So there's 4 of us that like chocolate, so there's only 4 servings, although someone or the other 3 get a little extra because I won't eat that whole thing. But I am interested in trying it. This was $10.99, and I think I'm more excited about what kind of pot it's in. If that's a ceramic pot, guess what? Now I got ramekins. I can make it myself, or you could put some egg with vegetable in it and make like a little baby quiche or a single serving of baked egg. What do you call them? Not so much quiches, but like a frittata. So I'm interested in seeing, these must be ceramic. I was like, okay, so $10.99, I got 4 ramekins. I'm happy with that. So I was like, all right, throw it in the cart. And then I got the canned San Marzano tomatoes. I made homemade sauce with that. So on the video where I showed you how to make sauce from fresh tomatoes, this is canned. And when you open this, of course, fresh is best, but this also still tastes better than store-bought sauce. You can tell the difference. My boys can tell the difference that it wasn't already made sauce when I made it with these cans. But one of the things about this can is the juice it's in is a thick tomato sauce. I guess you can say. So there's a lot less water, and it didn't take as long to cook down as it does with fresh tomatoes, because fresh tomatoes have a lot of water in it. But for $4.79, you get 3 cans. I went to Sprouts, and they had Cento San Marzano tomatoes, and I was like, oh, I need some. So how much were they? They were $4.99 per can, and here you got 3 for $4.79. So Costco wins on that one. And then I got cashews. We do like cashews, $14.99 for this whole thing. And then my husband actually likes these chocolate chip cookies, so I got him these. They're $8.99. Sean and Michael also love them. They're okay. I tried it. I'm like, I'm not a big 1 or 2 bites and I'm good. But when it comes to chocolate chip cookies, I like homemade, out of the oven, buttery chocolate chip cookies. So it's very hard to please me when it comes to desserts. But my husband wanted these. He said if I saw them, pick them up. And then I got the block of sharp cheddar. We always use these in the house. Tacos, eggs, macaroni and cheese, sandwiches, burgers. So we do use a lot of this. This is still a good price at $4.89. They haven't marked it up. Watch. It's going to be over $5 around Christmas time. It never fails. And then croissants. My boys like to microwave these for like 10 to 12 seconds in the microwave for breakfast, and they taste like they came right out of the oven. These were on sale, so they were $1 off. They're usually $5.99 for a dozen, and now they were $4.99. And then my husband likes to put the Cape Cod chicken salad in there as sandwiches, or turkey and cheese, and he likes to make sandwiches out of them. So got those. And last but not least, sugar. Organic sugar, $7.99 for this entire bag. I'm not a huge baker, but I have been doing more, I guess, bread with the einkorn and the sourdough starter. But I think this bag lasts me like 3 or 4 years, to be honest with you. That's how much baking I do. My husband doesn't add sugar to his coffee. I'm a stevia drinker. The boys they don't add sugar to their cereals. So sugar lasts us a long time in this house. It's primarily for baking. And I think this bag, which I just finished not too long ago, and I still have a mason jar, half a mason jar full of the sugar, I think it lasted 4.5 years since we bought this house. So that does last us a while. And the only other 2 things you don't see on here is the Costco toilet paper, which is $16.99 for that big mammoth amount of toilet paper, and the garbage bags, which were $14.99. Those are in the garage. Oh, and then I bought the boys pizza for lunch. So $9.99 or $9.98. Can't go wrong with Costco pizza. Although we're from New York, the boys, I used to take them for pizza at Costco when they were little. So it's a pizza that they do like, even though it's not exactly New York, but they do, they like that better than Domino's, Papa John's, and Little Caesar, that's for sure. And you can't go wrong with the price. So that is it. My beginning of August Costco haul. Like I said, I had a lot of chicken, and I do need to go to Trader Joe's, but just for a few things. That's going to be a small one. I don't know when I'm going to do that yet. But yeah, I hope you have a great day. I hope I gave you some good ideas, especially with the meats. And I will see you in the next video, which I will try to post the meal prep for that, which is just pretty much browning it and cooking it and separating it and bagging it and freezing it. And then you'll see some of the dinners that I make with it, like I showed you, I think, last month or something. But I have a great evening. See you in the next video. Bye. And P.S. I wanted to show you the cats were playing musical boxes here, because cats love boxes. But these are the wine boxes from Costco. And they're always the same size when they cut them. That's why I like getting the wine boxes. And I thought I like the way the wine boxes have some cool prints on them. But anyway, when I go there, I try to get a few of them because I use them to organize my pantry. So they fit on the shelves. They're not too big. And they also they match because they're all wine boxes, and they're all the same size. So that's what I do when I go to Costco. I look for their wine boxes, I pull a few, and I organize my pantry's shelves with them. So I thought that'd be a great tip for you guys to have.